Worship Leader Jimmy here, and today I'm inviting you to work with me. I was thinking about some things I need to update in Planning Center, and I thought, you know what, this would be helpful for people like you, other worship leaders. Because face it, because you're a worship leader, I know some things about you. The chances are pretty high that you are not the best at communicating details, and you may not be the best at planning ahead, although you do need to be. Now, hey, don't judge me, don't fight me. I'm just calling out what I have seen to be true in a lot of cases, even in my own life. Communication with your team is key for them to be prepared and feel comfortable, and for you to be a good leader and to communicate exactly what you want them to know. And Planning Center is a great tool to do just that. But the problem is, I've seen worship leaders and worship ministries who pay for Planning Center, but yet they don't use it to its full potential. They're not using it for what it was designed for, even if they use it at all. So today I want to share with you 3 tips to get the most out of Planning Center. And the third one is the main reason I wanted to make this video. So stick around, don't miss it, don't go anywhere. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And for those of you who may have Planning Center just sitting there and you don't even know where to start, that is okay, because I have a free gift for you today. It's my free Planning Center checklist download. It's a guide to let you know what you should be planning and exactly how to do it. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description, free download, go get it. Now, our number one thing, our first tip today to get the most out of Planning Center is to use Planning Center. Use it. You're paying for it. Use it. And what I mean specifically by this is communicate through it only. I've heard worship leaders say, well, I try to put things on Planning Center, but people don't pay attention. They don't go look. So I'm like, well, what do you end up doing? They're like, well, I have to email them separately or text them. And I'm like, stop doing that. Stop it right now. It's like a parent who counts to 3 with their children. You know, all they're doing is teaching their children how to rebel on counts 1 and 2. And they know they have till 3 before they have to pay attention. And the same thing goes with your worship team. If you say you're going to put something on Planning Center, but then you go ahead and send it in a text, or you make print offs or whatever, just stop doing that. And now you might be saying, well, Jimmy, yes, that sounds good, but this is the way we've always done it. This is the culture. This is the norm. And I would say to fix that even if you have to do a hard restart, maybe even apologize to your team and then tell them, let them know that everything that they're gonna need to serve well for the weekend, all the resourcing is gonna be on Planning Center and only on Planning Center, and that they can trust it. Which leads into my second thing. Make sure Planning Center is up to date and it's correct. At the bare minimum, make sure that your team has a reliable chord chart and an MP3 of the song you're gonna be doing in the key that you're gonna be doing it in. If you want to know how to do that and see a walkthrough of exactly how I do it, check out this video here. I'll also link it down below. It's called Planning Center Hacks or something, but it's my process for making sure that my team has exactly what they need. Go check it out. I'm telling you, if you do this will make you a better leader, and it will help you communicate well. And procrastination is the enemy of communication. Yes. All right, number 3, and this is the main thing I wanted to communicate today, and that is to use notes instead of dumping everything into an item description. The description is for things that apply to everyone. It's not, for example, to let everyone know who is singing which song. That stuff belongs into the notes. Whether it's the band notes or the vocal notes, however you have it set up, that belongs in the notes. Think about it. If every ministry did that, the description would get clogged up in a hurry. You'd be seeing names of who cameraman 3 is. We don't need to know that. The band doesn't need to know that. You might even see names of who's going to push the button on the hazer. But the description is handy for some things. Maybe you want to communicate to everyone that this is a new song. This is the song we're introducing today or this month. Put that in the description. Or maybe that communion will be served at the tables instead of being passed out. That is description-worthy content. Put it in the description. These are things that everyone might need to know. Now, notes, on the other hand, is where you put notes for each specific team, whether that be for a specific item or the whole plan under plan notes. Like I was saying, the production team doesn't need to know a note that you put down for your drummer or a specific vocalist. At the same time, your band doesn't need to know which step the lighting is on. Those are things that not everyone needs to know, so they need to go into the notes. Now let me show you how to do it. All right, here we are, Open Door Church outdoor celebration on May 23rd. This Sunday coming up, we're having an outdoor celebration. Can't wait, it's gonna be exciting. I'm also using the new design, the new layout for Planning Center, and I'm not used to it. I mean, I just for this video, I decided to put it on. It's been begging me to switch to the new view. Like it says at the top, are you not ready for the new design? Every time I do it, I'm like, no, switch back, I gotta get to work. But for today's purposes, the new design. How many of you are using the new design? Do you like it? Is it better? I'm sure it's better, but I don't know. Let me know down below if you like the new design or do you always switch back like I do. All right, so when we're on a specific plane like this, you can go up to this little menu right here, the little 3 bars, click it, and it'll let you select which notes you want to see. And right now I have selected speaking and band because those are the 2 things I normally do, but I could see presentation, lights, audio, video, live stream. There's a lot of things we could look at. I don't want to see all that. Let's just do band and speaking, and I'll show you exactly how I use it. So right here you can see the title of the song. Let's just see, this first one is Before the Throne. A speaking part, Jimmy's going to give a short invitation to worship. And as far as the band is concerned, who's leading the song? Jimmy is. This is not in the description. I've seen people put that in the description, and if that's how you do it, I guess it's fine. Just that's not where it goes. That's not where it goes. There's a specific place for it. It's right here. Now, if I want to change it, I could just click on it and say that someone else is leading it. All right, let's think of a crazy name. I'm going to pick a name. You let me know if I pick your name. What's a crazy name? A crazy name of a potential Hey Worship Leader viewer. I got it. Jeremy. Jeremy's gonna lead this song. Is that a crazy name? Is that your name? Let me know. Okay, Jeremy's not leading this song. Jimmy is leading this song, but that's how you would change it. Now let's just pretend like this. Like I said, this is maybe a new song, or you wanna say something specific about this song that maybe everyone might need to know about, and I don't even know what that would be, but let's just say this is the modern post version. Jimmy cannot type. Boom. And then I wish there was like a save, but really you just go to this X instead of delete. You just exit and then it's there. I don't know why. You should have like a playing center. If you're listening, make it not confusing, because when I hit an X, it makes me think I want to undo what I just did. But you X out instead of save. And then now everybody who looks at this can see, oh, this is the modern post version. Maybe the presentation needs to see that. Maybe your pastor needs to see that. I don't know if this is a good example, but if you can think of something that everyone needs to see, that's where it needs to go. All right, now let me show you how to do it on my phone. What we have here is the same plan on my phone. Let's click order of service. Now the same thing up here. There's this little menu right here. It's got like 3 bars. You see it. Anyways, click it up here, the top right. It's a drop down menu and you can choose what you want to see. You could see all this stuff, or you could just see the 2 things that I usually like to see, which is speaking and band. Click that menu bar again, and now I can see what I want to see. And honestly, on the phone, it doesn't look that great, so usually I just look at one thing at a time. So let's just see the band. Oh, I can now see who is going to sing which song. I can click on the item note. It takes you to this little menu. You go over to the left-hand side, and there's all your notes. I could put notes in there for audio, band, lights, live stream, pro presenter, speaking, and video. Those are the categories that we have. You can also add at the bottom new note categories. That's how you would do that. Up here is the description. This is the modern post version. Boom. You would check it. Now everyone would see that. But you can see if you were to start adding a lot of things into that description, it could get filled up really quickly. Your plan looks messy, and you're communicating things to people that don't need to be communicated to, and that's not good communication. Stop doing it. Let's go ahead and delete that, because I don't want to be a bad communicator. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why is this so important? Why is Jimmy making a video about this? Why is he telling me what to do? I like what I do. Calm down for a second. I'm just sharing with you what works for me, how to stay organized, how to be a better leader, because as your church grows and you gain more and more teams, you're going to want to have systems in place that keeps everything nice and clean and nice and organized, and you communicate clearly, and this is a good way to do that. Plus, when you communicate clearly, your volunteers are happier because they know what to expect, and we want to keep our volunteers happy. Now, do you have a similar system? Do you do something different? Was this video helpful to you? Let me know down below. I am definitely not a planning center expert, but I have been using it for years, and this is what's helpful for me. And I want to pass along helpful things to you so that you can be the best worship leader that you can be. If you want to get your hands on the digital worship planner that I provide, which is a tool to help you stay organized and be creative and may help you through some of this process, you can click the link in the description below. Get your hands on that. It has helped me a lot. That's all I got for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.